Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to walk you through the Roborock Saros 10 app settings. So if you're looking to find out what this vacuum is capable of, look no further. If you're interested in the Saros 10, the link will be in the video description. So let's go ahead, we'll jump right in. First things first, select the Saros 10 from our list of Roborock devices. We'll load into the device here. We already have our map made. We'll just start in the top right-hand corner. We'll go through each different icons in the settings. The first one's going to be your live video monitoring. From here, you can do a two-way call, listen in and talk. You can have it patrol around, find your pet. You can manually drive it, but you get access to the video camera for some video calling and some live video monitoring. Next, we have the map icon. Here we have the ability to edit our map. And we can also change the map details in 2D or 3D, what we want to display on the map or not. But back here, we can manage our maps. We can add things like no-go zones and visible walls and barriers. All of that can be built out right there on the map. We can edit our rooms, add furniture, change the surface. There's a lot to cover there. Then, top right-hand corner, settings gear icon. This is going to give us a breakdown of everything else for our device. We can view a breakdown of our cleaning history. So how long the last clean duration was, the area that it cleaned, overall accumulated time and area, which is pretty cool. Then we have scheduling functionality, so we can schedule tasks for cleaning, for even more automation right here. Choose when you want it to start and stop, which days of the week you want it to repeat, what task do you want it to do, full, room, routine, or cruise, and then you can adjust the cleaning settings. Then we have our maintenance section here. This is going to give us a breakdown of when it's time to repair, replace certain parts and components, when they need to be cleaned. You get the idea, but a nice breakdown here, depending on what you're after. There's the dust bag. Again, very nice to have all that under one spot. Then we can adjust our carpet cleaning settings. Do you want it to auto-detach mop cloth mounts to vacuum carpet first, carpet boost? Lift mop cloth mounts to vacuum carpets? Do you want it to avoid, cross, or ignore carpets? You have a lot of settings here. And then there's the deep carpet cleaning. Pretty cool. So make sure you get those settings exactly how you want it for your carpets. Then we have floor cleaning settings. What cleaning pattern do you want? Smart, clean along the floor direction, mixed pattern cleaning. Basically, the clean along floor direction helps with any sort of seams and wear and tear on your floor. So very thoughtful design here and great customization options. Then we have our auto detach reinstall mop cloth mounts, LiDAR sensor lowering, flexi arm extended cleaning. So we even have a crevice beta we can toggle on or off, automatic remopping if we want. Deep cleaning for heavy dirt beta, toggle on or off, pet area deep cleaning. Pretty cool. So a lot of options there. Then we have our dock settings. How often do you want it to wash the mop? 10 minutes all the way up to 25 minutes or by room? Up to you. Washing mode, smart, light, balanced, or deep. So how much water do you want it to consume? And then washing water temp, room temp, warm or hot water. Deeper cleaning will be the hotter water that you use. Smart cleaning solution filling. So basically it's automatically going to take care of that, which is great. That's what we want. Dustbin auto empty frequency, off, balanced, or high. Pick and choose what you want. And then we have our empty mode, smart, light, balanced, or max. Drying start method. So manually start drying, auto drying, or schedule drying. I like to leave it on auto personally. But again, you have the customization, that's key. So just spend a minute, find the setting that works for you. And then you can choose the duration 2, 3, or 4 hours. That's why you might want to schedule it at night so you don't have to hear it running or just manually do it. It doesn't bother me though. Then we have reactive obstacle avoidance. Do you want to take obstacle photos? I like to see the photos of the obstacles personally. Less collision mode, none, balanced, or sensitive. So how worried are you about that? You can choose. I think balance is great. It's pretty balanced. Pet mode, pet snaps if you want. AI environment recognition, fill light so that we can adjust the LED light, automatic or off. That might be important to you if you're having it run at night, and maybe it's even in your room. I don't know. But anyways, if you wanted to have that light off, you actually have control there. Then we have manage maps. So we can add multi-level mapping here, create new maps down at the bottom, edit our current map. Voice assistant. This does have a built-in voice assistant. You can use it. And then they walk you through all the different Rocky commands. So you can see some of the Hello Rocky options here. I'll just toggle through a couple of them. But it does have a built-in voice assistant if you don't want to use a third-party one. Then we have our remote viewing settings. You can turn that off if you want. Adjust the call volume. Security settings here. You have a password to enable. You can set that up. Then it can connect to the Matter network, which is cool. So if you have Matter-enabled devices, you can do all that right there. Then we have more options. Do not disturb mode. Charging mode. Smart or off-peak charging if you want to do off-peak. Really nice. Roborock's one of the first ones, maybe the first one that had that. And they've had it for a long time now. I'm starting to see it on a couple other brands. Button lights, voice assistant indicator light, child lock, offline map. So basically, if you enable that, it'll let you know where the device is before going offline if its battery's going to die and shut itself down. Then we have our pin and go. So you can drop a pin on the map and you can go do a spot clean in that area if you wanted to. Remote control, we can manually drive it with buttons or joystick. Spot clean and then return home with the dock button. User manual, product info, device sharing. We can share this with friends or family if we want. We can add somebody right there. Firmware updates. And then lastly, we can delete the device if we want to remove it from our account. Now back on our main screen here at the bottom, we have 4 different tabs: full, room, zone, and routine. So basically we can choose, like for routines, personalized cleaning sequences and preferences can be set for each area. And the routine can be started conveniently after setting it. So you can build out routines here if you want, or you can do zone cleaning. And I think we can add at least 5 zones. Yep, 5 zones at one time. And you can choose the custom cleaning settings for each zone. We have room cleaning. Pick and choose which rooms you want to clean. And you can adjust the settings for each room too, which is cool. So we can edit that right there. Or do you want to do a full clean? And then you can choose your cleaning option. AI Smart Plan. You can let Roborock Smart Plan handle it for you. Or we can do our own. We can adjust suction power, water, and scrubbing intensity. So water level and scrubbing intensity. How many times do we want it to clean it? 1 or 2 times? Do you want to do standard? Or are you a little bit crunched for time? Do you want to do a fast, quicker clean? It might miss a couple of spots here or there. But if you're in a pinch, maybe some guests, company coming over, that might be the route for you. But we have all those different modes: vacuum and mop, just vacuum. And then we have our customize cleaning mode for each particular room that we can edit and build out right there on our map. So select the room, and then you can customize the clean for that particular room. So really cool cleaning options that we have there down at the bottom. Highly, highly, highly customizable. So overall, we could spend hours going over each individual Roborock Saros 10 mobile app setting. Hopefully this was a good overview so you can get a better feel for what the Saros 10 is capable of doing.